Hello, I'm Ale. Welcome to the video number 5 of this programming course. Today we are going to make a program where the initial price of a product is given and at the end the program shows us the price with a discount of 10%, 20% and 30%. In the input data we are going to have the total cost of the product without discount. In the process we have the operations to make the discount. To calculate the price of the product minus the 10% discount, we first must know how much 10% of the product is equal to and then subtract it. We can do this by dividing the price by 100 and then multiplying it by the discount. We divide it by 100 because we want to know how much 1% is equivalent to, and we multiply it by 10 to calculate 10%. For example, if the initial price of the product was $200, we divide it by 100, obtaining $2. We multiply that by 10, which gives a total of $20. In conclusion, 20 is 10% of 200. At the initial price of $200, we subtract $20, which results in $180. This is the price of the product with the 10% discount. To calculate the 20% discount, we use the same operation, but this time we are going to multiply it by 20. 200 divided by 100 equals 2, and 2 times 20 equals 40. 200 minus 40 results in 160. This is the price of the product with 20% discount. To finish, we solve the 30% operation. 200 divided by 100 equals 2. 2 times 30 equals 60, and 200 minus 60 equals 140. The output of our program will be the results of the operations. For the 10% off price, $180, with 20% off, $160, and for 30% off, $140. Now I will make the program in Raptor. Again, I invite you to try to do it for yourself. I'm going to save the program. The first thing I'm going to do is declare the variables. I'm going to put an assignment symbol where the initial price of the product is going to be placed, and 3 more for the price with the discount. I will name the first variable price, and I will indicate that a numeric type data will be placed by placing a 0. In the second symbol, I'm going to declare the variable where the price with the 10% discount will be placed. So I will name it 10% and indicate that it will contain a numeric type character. I will name the third variable 20%. I will indicate that it will contain a numeric character. And the last variable, I will name it 30%. And at the bottom, I will place a 0 again. Now I'm going to place an input. This is to ask the user for the initial price. So I will write in quotation marks, insert the price of the product, and I will indicate that the result is placed in the variable price. Now I will place 3 assignment symbols. Here we will solve the operations. I will tell the first one to save it in the variable 10%. Below I will write the operation. We call the variable price. From this variable we are going to subtract the 10% discount. So I add a minus sign. So I will write it to divide the price by 100 and multiply that by 10. First, we wanted to do the division of the price between 100, so I will put some parentheses here. We want the result to be multiplied by 10, so I'm going to put other parentheses around all of this. Everything that we enclose in this parenthesis indicates the discount. This way we can make sure that the division is going to be done first, then the multiplication by 10, and until the end it's going to do the subtraction of the price minus the discount. To the next one assignment we are going to indicate that it's saved in the variable 20%. And we are going to develop the operation. Price minus 20%, which is writing like this, parentheses to indicate that the percentage goes in here, parentheses again to divide the price by 100, and the result multiplied by 20. I'm going to copy this so I don't have to write it again. I'm going to open the following assignment and I'm going to tell it to save it in the variable 30%. I'm going to paste the operation and I'm going to change the 20 for 30. Finally, we have to put an output to print the result. I would like them to be placed in the form of a list, so I'm going to place 3 output symbols. I'm going to open the first one and write it in quotation marks, the price of the product minus the 10% discount is space and $sign, and I'm going to concatenate the variable 10%. I'm going to leave this selected because this is what will generate the line break. I'm going to open the following output and write in quotation marks that it refers to 20%. Then I'm going to concatenate the variable 20%. And to finish the program, I'm going to do the same with the 30% variable. We start the program and this window opens asking us for the initial price of the product. I will write that it cost $200. If you look at the results, you can see that they are the same as in the algorithm that we saw at the beginning. With the 10% discount, we have 180. With 20% off, 160, and with 30% off, 140. That's all for today. I'm Ale. If you want to learn to program, subscribe. See you in the next video, and thank you very much.